Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon Hardcore State Challenge file, really whatever you want to call it these days. So, I want to start off by saying that this is probably going to be one of the last episodes of this challenge file. Just showing you, we are on week 95. This is going to be a two-parter, because I want to go do one thing in the ruins really quick. Hopefully I get what I'm looking for. And then we're going to go fight the Countess. That's going to be 2 weeks. After that, I have 2 of the Darkest Dungeons left, and that will be the end of this estate. So that means this might be 2 more episodes, it might be 3 more episodes, depending upon the length of things. So, that being said, the plan for this episode is to go into the ruins, I'm really hoping I can actually find this in a short, because I don't want to take this group on a long. But, going in and finding a invitation to the courtyard, so I can fight the Countess. I have a really stupid idea for the Countess, but I think it's going to be really fun. Playing on an idea that I've done before with modded characters, bringing it to vanilla, so hopefully it works. And then from there, in the next episodes, we'll finish up the estate. The unfortunate part about me finishing up the Countess in the courtyard is I'm not going to be able to fight the Fanatic. Because if I remember correctly, the Fanatic does not spawn anymore after the Countess is down. That's unfortunate. I did hunt him a little bit, and he just never spawned for me again. That is what it is, but let's get to it. A little bit of a silly group, but I wanted to use characters that aren't going to be really risked, because I don't want to use people that have gone into, or haven't gone into the Darkest Dungeon yet. I'm only using level 6s that have gone into the Darkest Dungeon, just so I don't accidentally lose anyone that I need. So we're going to be using 2 shield breakers again, just because they're really, really good for getting the bone bearer rather. Sormenti for handling stress, or Bach rather, because I also need Amani and Katana for the Countess. And then Para, because they're really good in the runes. So, let's go.
Pace out the halls of your lineage
I really like it when it's in a straight line. I just have to state that. I really, really appreciate it when I don't have to, backtrack.
Inspiration and improvement.
Alright, I'm just gonna start blighting on some of these militias. That way they just go away once I'm done with the bone bearer. Somehow the faster one went slower again. Don't know how. Alright, let's get him down faster. He's got what, 12? And he's down.
A faint hope.
Really 1 left because the one in row 1 goes away on its turn now. So let's heal up that little bit. Take this one out. We win.
Decimated.
Jeez.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. Books are bad. Torching up. I shouldn't say books are bad anymore. So, once again, testing out the modded estate.
Glittering gold.
And I came across a mod that made books really good. I'm gonna have to get that into my head now that, hey, I have to interact with books now. All of them are worth interacting with. It's really weird. I have to get that back into my head of interact with books, you imbecile. Interact with everything. Also, the new art on them is awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna try something silly here, because through the bone bearer. No, this one blights down and can't be resurrected. Ha 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 ha.
Slowly.
And now I can go at the sharpshooter.
This is how a life is taken.
Now he's bladed for 11. I'm gonna up our crit rate. And if I blight him, the sharpshooter goes down, bringing the bone bearer in front. And I know I can pierce this guy. Actually, I should do that.
Power.
Was not anticipating the crit though.
A decisive pummeling.
Send the icon. And you missed. It does make me wonder, especially with their rickety and bony bodies, how difficult a movement like that is. 'Cause he's still trying to hold on to the icon, but he's also trying to slash you. And it's not just like he's trying to slash you with the sword, he's trying to keep the icon held up high.
Them all.
So his focus kind of is elsewhere.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, that's what I'm looking for right there. So, let's get it. There's my invitation, you little bugger. I'm not letting you get away. Unfortunate. Light him, and then a pierce should take him out. Because now he's got all that stuff on him.
It is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Lights off here. Lead for 5. Sycophant goes on next action.
The ground quakes.
And Manservant should go. Alrighty. Let's have some fun then. Get stressed down. Take invitation.
Be wary.
Take invitation. I don't think I need the rest of this, but I'm gonna take the heirlooms anyway.
Fall.
Suppose I can always look at, like, if I need something else for the Darkest Dungeon, yeah? Let's get the Madman. If I blight the Madman, he goes down on the next turn, then we can get the Witch too. Then just kind of leave the champions to their devices. Really? I suppose I didn't up my accuracy. They do have 30 to 40 dodge.
The will to fight falters.
Okay, let's stun them. That way they're less of a thing. Slice off. Poke you.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I have bandages. I thought I had bandages. Whoopsies. Well, now that one goes down.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Slice off. I believe you go down now. So, this one now. And...
Press this advantage.
what's the action order? There we go. I was hoping that we would be able to do that.
Seize this momentum. push on.
healing the bleed before she went to death's door. And I was really hoping to get some of my trinkets back. This isn't a bad one to get, it's just not what I thought it was at first, so I got really excited. I was really hoping to get my plus damage plus speed one back. That's not what this is. I was really excited for a second, and then my hopes were dashed thoroughly.
A blazing star is born.
Suppose I got the jades there, so I might as well take them, and I think I have 2 bleed stones, so I can drop that. Alright. Books are bad for now. Didn't I bring keys? I swear I brought keys. I swear I bought keys. Now this is driving me insane. I thought I bought keys and I thought I bought bandages. You know what? She has a 75. I should have taken the 85.
Lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. Wealth beyond measure.
There's bandages.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, we can drop it. So, I can probably leave in this room. However, the stupid person in me is going, well, there is a very, very, very slight chance
Efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I can find something else I'm looking for here. Be it another trinket, a chance at a Countess invitation, which this is not it. And I can de-stress a little bit in this fight. So I was going, if I fail the initial fight with the Countess, I can always try again. Then I'm going, well, if I fail the initial Countess fight, who else is gonna fight in there?
The end approaches.
Alright, that raider should go down.
A powerful blow.
Lighting,
Impressive.
de-stressing. Taking out Bloodletter.
Killer strike.
Taking out Bloodletter.
Prodigious size alone.
Actually a little surprised by the crit. Now he can't do an AoE, so rush shot on whoever. I'm not too worried anymore.
Obliterated.
And we should be good for stress for going into the Countess.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, pop this. Take what I can.
Stuff is only the first test.
And let's get out of here, because time for the Countess. I don't really care about these treasures, but I mean, I guess it's roughly 20,000. And I got a disease. No. It's the run, so minus 20 dodge. And 10% health, that's gonna be bad. She did get Warrior of Light, which will give her 10% damage in the fight though, so there's a little bit to that. The 20 dodge is really bad, because part of my
penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
plan hinged on that. Whatever, we're going with it. Barristan is better than Pippin, correct? I mean, minus stress if a torch above, irrepressible, however, deadly and evasive. We'll roll with that, and then I'm bringing Catherine. Okay. So I have a silly plan here. So what we're going to be doing is mainly bolster with him. I'll explain it in a bit. And depending upon how things go, we're going to be doing these. Then Catherine, I want blighting, I want fortifying vapors, invigorating vapors, and don't think that's going to work. So let's just go nervous stab for now. And she's going to bring these because Master's Essence plus healing plus blight skill chance plus the E buff, all of that helps her both land festering vapors and the debuff from that. Plus the healing is really nice. Extra damage and extra crit versus blighted, I don't really care about, but by equipping that gives her extra speed and extra dodge so she can heal if she needs and to dodge. All of this hinges on me dodging, by the way. The second part of the plan is me absolutely spamming bolster. And for those of you going, but you can only use bolster once a battle, that's what shard dust is for. Barristan uses bolster, Barristan uses shard dust, bolster shard dust, bolster shard dust. So that's mainly what he's going to be doing. So I'm mainly going to be upping his dodge here because nothing else really matters on him too much. And we're also going to be upping his speed with the feather crystal then, which I think Bach has right now. So I would put on the Ancestor's Coat, but I think this would give him plus stress from... Oh no, let's do the Overture box. I don't care about accuracy on him. Well, too much at least. The one other thing I could think of is this, and that's not going to work too well. Okay, that works. So, for those of you who don't exactly know how the dodge works in this game, say I have 100 accuracy and an enemy has roughly 20 dodge, that should put me at roughly 80 accuracy, or a percent chance to hit. Where things get a little wonky is, say I have 100% chance to hit and the enemy somehow has 100% dodge. The game will never give me a 0% chance to dodge. It always gives me like a 5% chance to hit or something like that. Even if because what I'm going to be doing in the beginning is buffing with invigorating vapors and buffing with bolster to get the dodge up initially. And even if I get to over 100 dodge, she's going to have a chance to hit me and take me out. So there is a good chance for failure, especially with Katana here. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we will see and just go from there, because I don't know. Okay.
The Countess arrives, anomalous in aspect and bent on exacting terrible revenge from beyond the bounds of...
Let's get this party started. I am going to do the Serpent Sways just for the blocks at first to kind of be safe here.
Inspiration and improvement.
While I get everything set up. So this might be a long fight just so everyone is aware. Bolster. Which will also be minus stress, which I think she can do. Oh, dodging already. Yep, there's a hit. There's some blight. Can't really do much about this thing being on me right now, I think. Did not expect that popping already. Did not want her back there. I'm gonna wait for the stumble again and just do festering vapors. Alright, so this is where things get wonky. Bolster again. We'll see how this works, because I know, like, even with 500 dodge that I had gotten in my Wanderer videos,
Precision.
Sometimes things like this don't work out.
A
Ooh,
decisive
nice crit.
pummeling.
Oh, that might be a stun. Okay. Yeah, Throws of Ecstasy is a stun. And she heals herself for a nasty amount. Okay, bolster again.
The will to fight. Full.
Get that dodge up. Come on. Wow. Hit the 78 dodge. Okay, we're good. Pierce that protection. Now, here's where I want to say she only has 38 dodge. Wow. I do have 4 more to go. I'm going to go into the festering vapors, just drop her faster. Yeah, I thought Katana might get hit harder. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Oh, do I still go for it, or do I go for command? No, we need to build this up ASAP.
The ground quakes.
Okay, anti-venom U. The Anarchist would do up to 22, so they do the same, and I can blight her. Let's do that. Seven to 13. So, Devil's Advocate. I think this does it for 5 rounds. Well, just for damage for now. What's she at? 50 dodge for now. I still need to do this. Come on, Barristan. Yeah, I figured it'd be something like this.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Because it's minus virtue chance for the entire quest. Ah, she resisted. Oh well. I don't think the metamorphosis hits very often anyway. We're at 68. Let's do it one more time. We're at 78. We should be good on dodge. I could be safe and do Serpent Sway one more time. On her, at least. Let's just end this faster. Okay. Accuracy up. Crit up. Pierce the protection. Which I'm not sure how she loses the scales unless she's just like molting or something. Come on. Two rounds. Oh. Yeah, I need to do Serpent Sway on her. And then just so we get more damage out of this one. Light up. 9 around. That might eat her up. And that actually put her back where she needed to be. Accuracy crit, damage well guarded, which we have on someone. Pierce protection. Thankfully we had the Aegis. Light. Pierce the protection. Oh, she hit Catherine too with that. Light. We only got a little more to go here. Two crits and she's gone. Keep this up because if I get a good enough hit, we win. Oh, that could have been bad. Ah, darn. Kind of trusting in these dodges here. Kind of have to. There we go.
Where I failed, you have succeeded. And the world is better for it.
Thought I had this one. I might have lost it.
Ornaments, neatly ordered.
I'm getting out of here. I know I could get more stuff if I took this key and left and did some other stuff, but no. No, we're leaving. Revenge. Alright, we got the sharpened letter opener. We got her Countess's fan. We got a lot of money and other stuff I didn't necessarily need. Katana. I'm not gonna ask. But why?
The rusted, moss-covered gates of the courtyard hang open, but the demoniacal pests will spread no further than its blood-soaked boundaries. And so, at last, the end of my beginning.
It's kind of interesting to think that that was his beginning and the beginning of all of this. A curse and Countess. Waves of relief wash over the hamlet as good news spreads. The Countess is dead, and her curse is now curable. Removes the crimson curse from all afflicted heroes. So, I think Reynold had it, and that's pretty much the only person. Crimson curse is now treatable at the sanitarium. So, Baristan, you earn some treatment, and Para can go in. I don't think... I suppose they can go. And Katana has 2 diseases to treat. The runs and syphilis, both of which affect her max HP, so she has minus 20% max HP on top of a lot of other stuff. So that is what it is. I mean, there's not much else I can get here other than Torchlight being more beneficial, which I suppose I can trade for. I don't really care about some of this stuff, so. Let's do that. Go back in here. Photographer's camp. Now, that's not going to affect me too much. Oh, the Garden Guardian is there. I can go do the Garden Guardian. I don't think I have a group for him. Like, legitimately. What I have left, he would be a little bit much right now. I didn't think he'd be available right after the courtyard, though. That's a first for me. I know this was a shorter episode. I actually thought it would be a bit longer. But next time, because this is like the longest dungeon other than the courtyards, I'll be doing Belly of the Beast. I'm not sure which group I'm going to be bringing in there because all my plans have gone out the window. I have note cards here that are telling me that I should use one group, and those groups are no longer viable. Mainly for the fact of Bach was going to be one of them. The one thing I can tell you is Lagritha is going to be in there and she's going to be rank 1. Other than that, I genuinely don't know. I might use Martin and Fang just for maybe stress relief, and he can hit rank 4, which is going to be a big thing. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to have to figure that out, and then that'll be the target for next time, depending on time. Because like I said in the beginning of this episode, there's not much left to do. That might be the last episode. There might be one more where I go and do the last darkest dungeon. There might be follow-ups after that where the Garden Guardian is there, where I might go mess around with him. I'm not sure I'm gonna make an episode about that because he sucks. And I might not just do it with this group. I know I've beaten him with other stuff. I might try him with this, but yeah, he sucks. And I know I have plans to beat him in other estates coming up. So that's the plan for the next time. At least the Belly of the Beast, if not also the one after that. And then maybe other stuff. I'm not sure. We'll kind of just play it by ear. But 1, maybe 2, because I wasn't expecting this, maybe 3 episodes. We'll see. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.